Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Craig and Smitty. We are live coming to you guys on a Monday night. Smitty's apparently busy all day, so we didn't do a regular recording. So we are like, screw it, let's go live.
Bro, you called me at 10:30, man. We were
Time out.
supposed to go on live at 10.
I texted you at 9:30 and said, "You ready?"
No, I didn't get that text.
But here we are.
I did not.
So yeah, we're live on YouTube. If you guys are have any questions or anything, let us know, and we will try to get to those as quickly as possible. Man, how about them Colts?
Jeez.
That's where
Yeah,
we'll
I don't know.
start.
Yeah, that's
Did
might
you
as well.
did you I'm sorry, did you catch Carly's interview today?
No, but I seen a article a little bit ago, just like bashing, saying that she did a horrible job. Basically, I can't remember who wrote the article, but they're saying she definitely looked like a rookie owner out there. So it couldn't have went too well.
Here's the thing.
I seen some clips of it.
Yeah, and I think that she didn't make any changes because of that. I think she was like, you know what, I want another year, where we are. Now, granted, we don't go on a 7-game losing streak. We have a different season. We're in the playoffs,
right.
Everything. So, which, it happens. And I did see that not only did we have a 7-game losing streak, but the Texans had a 9-game winning streak and the Jags had an 8-game winning streak. So,
yeah, exactly.
What are you going to do?
It was definitely a very strange season, to where it seemed like we were having such like amazing luck at the beginning of the season and such terror. I mean, it all of a sudden it's like, I swear, dude, I'm starting to believe in the curse, the Andrew Luck curse, or Peyton Manning curse, whatever you want to call it, man.
Why? I haven't heard
Just
of
the
this
way some of our
curse.
seasons have ended. Oh, you've never heard of this? I mean, we haven't been good since then. I mean, we've had all these different quarterbacks. We've it's just, we've had so many seasons to where we, like the season a couple years ago where we had our the Carson Wentz season. All we had to do is win. I think we had to beat like the winless Texans that year or something. They hadn't won a single game all year long, and they beat us and knocked us out of the playoffs.
Well, that's embarrassing.
Yeah, dude. I mean, we've had the injuries just in Indiana this year. It's just, we've had bad luck with injuries.
Well, I mean, the big thing too is what do we do from here? I mean, obviously, priority one has to be re-sign Alec Pierce.
I think so.
But what's priority two?
Braden Smith is also a big free agent.
Yeah.
Man, Daniel Jones has got to be priority too. I don't know. I actually read today that Alec Pierce said re-signing Daniel Jones would be a big factor for him to stay.
Wait, so it's almost factor?
Daniel Jones. Re-signing Daniel Jones would be a big factor for him to stay. So it's almost like you might have to prioritize Daniel Jones first, which I still think he probably is a priority. So you can franchise tag him or whatever, but he's probably the priority of that. So maybe you franchise tag Pierce. I don't really know. I don't. Well, quarterbacks make more money though, so that makes more sense.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely think that they're going to re-sign Daniel Jones. I mean, but the big thing too is, what are they going to do with Richardson? They going to let him go? They going to try to get a 7th rounder for him?
Yeah, I don't know about getting us. I mean, it's almost like, do you even let a guy go for a 7th rounder, especially if he's not requesting a trade? You know what I mean? It's not like he's costing us anything. He's on a rookie contract still. So, dude, I say you just go into this season with a new, well, we're not a new coach, so that won't be the case, but like a new, let's go in there with a 3-way competition this year. You know what I mean? Anthony Richardson, Dan Jones, and Riley Leonard. Riley Leonard looked good on Sunday, man.
He did look good. He did. Now, obviously,
I'm so mad that we didn't give him 3 or 4 games to see what he had. Yeah. That's kind of crazy, man. I mean, and I'd be pissed if I were him, dude. And they brought in a 44-year-old grandpa because they didn't believe in me. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, I think it was more of, here's my thought on why they brought Phillip in. I think that they weren't sure with Riley, so there's a ton of uncertainties there. But I think that if Steichen and Ballard both knew that their jobs weren't in jeopardy, I think they may have played Riley Leonard sooner. But I think that they felt like, dang man, we might lose our job. So is Phillip our best bet? But
Man, yeah.
when
I mean, I agree with that too, but I don't know. At the same time, they could have had. I feel like they could have had the conversation like they were going to be kept regardless because they lost every game after that. So clearly, they were going to be kept regardless.
Here's what you ask yourself. Let's say you're the GM of the Colts, all right? And I'm the head coach. Okay. And me and you were talking and we're like, you know what? Phillip Rivers has got to be our best bet. Let's bring him in. Now keep in mind, you and I have been around the team all year. We've seen these dudes in the weight room, you know, they're in shape. Phillip Rivers walks in with dad bod and we're like, this is the guy. Like we're definitely signing him. Look at that belly.
To be fair, Peyton Manning had a dad bod and he was a beast.
Well, he didn't have as big as a belly as.
I'm kidding. But yeah, I don't know, man. I think I also think a factor of why we brought him in was because Riley Leonard had a knee injury going into that first week. So that first week that Dan Jones went out, towards the end of that game that he finished, Riley Leonard suffered a pretty bad knee injury, and he was actually questionable, going into the game. So I think they really didn't have an option but to sign somebody, because at that point, Tyler Warren was our next quarterback. So it's like we had to bring in somebody just in case Riley Leonard couldn't play. And maybe they went to Phillip Rivers, and Phillip Rivers said, the only way I'm gonna come play, I'm not gonna come sit there on the bench and back up. He's like, if I'm gonna come play, I'm gonna come play. So maybe they're like, all right, man, I guess it is what it is. Because I heard that they called several other quarterbacks,
Yeah,
turns out the Andrew Luck one was false, but
yeah,
but I guess they did call some other ones.
I heard he was false, and I heard somebody else was. I can't remember now. It was somebody else that was kind of out of or in retirement or something.
Right.
I know we did not call Cam Newton because he was pretty upset about that.
Right. Yeah. Clearly. If anything, dude. Yeah, we gotta bring in. I feel like we should bring in another quarterback. I think we should bring in like a Malik Willis or somebody else. It might be time to let Anthony Richardson go and then bring in one of those guys. But
yeah, don't let Cheddar hear you say that.
Oh man, yeah, I bet not.
I talked to him today about it, and boy, he's still holding on, dude. And
he's got potential still, but honestly, and I think he probably will go somewhere and do really well. But it's just kind of where we're at with our team. It's almost like it's not. We're kind of over the point of like trying something out. It's kind of we've seen the first half of this year. We've seen what our team can actually do. So I think it's more win now mode than try to progress a quarterback, which unfortunately, is what's going to have to be done with him. But I think he can go somewhere else and in a year or two be a very solid, very good player in the league.
But you can't win games on potential. So
exactly,
that's a big thing. Now, I wanted to ask you, because you said this a couple seconds ago, that at some point in our season, Tyler Warren was our emergency quarterback, basically our third string.
Yeah.
Why was Roberto Sanchez not?
I don't know.
That boy's over here dropping dimes on these.
Oh yeah,
punt fakes and stuff.
Fake punts, yeah, yeah, dude. I seen some Tyler Warren highlights from college when they had a play that they ran a lot. It was like just a quick throw out to him, and then he threw it back across the field deep. Really? Man, he has a cannon on him, bro. You gotta look him up. There's at least they did that probably at least 5 or 6 times in the last couple of years at Penn State.
Yeah, I didn't know that. Every time, well, I say every time I seen Penn State, I only seen them when they played Purdue. But when I seen them play, every time he was in the backfield, they ran Wildcat every time.
Yeah.
And so then that's when I heard that he was our third string, I was like, man, we're just going to run Wildcat every single play, and which is going to suck. But Now, I definitely do think that we need to look at linebackers, and I think that we need to obviously look at cornerbacks
Yeah.
because I think Ward may end up retiring. Um, I mean, I know if my head was constantly hurting like that, I probably would too. But
Yeah. I think he will retire for sure.
now, what about obviously safety? We're good. We need to get. I think we need to get another decent defensive end to rotate in there. Quiddy Pay has moments, but
Yeah.
I think you said last show, Latu, he stepped up big time this year, and
Yeah. Yeah, he did.
yeah, I thought he looked good.
You said
But
last show about us wanting to get about you thought we needed to get another interior defensive lineman.
mhm,
I don't think that's a bad idea. We could
mhm.
bring somebody in,
But yeah, because
'cause those
Grove
guys are
and
getting older.
yeah, I don't know. Is Grove? No, Buck is older than Grove, right?
That I don't know. Probably, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know either. I'm gonna look it up real quick. What were some of the topics that you had?
Well, we've covered. I was literally getting ready to say, let's go into the draft and talk about that.
Mm,
But um, I want to talk a little bit more about Pierce, man, about why I don't even think we're using him well, like enough yet. You know what I mean? He led our team by almost 200 yards in receiving yards, but he was fourth on the team in targets. So that tells me he's not, you know what I mean? He's not being used the right way.
yeah,
Um, so I think, takes a leap to the number one receiver. Do you know, is Pittman? Does he's not a free agent, but I know how many was he got 1 or 2 years left?
yeah. He's got to be getting near the end because it was weird. Did you hear his interview?
Huh.
He was saying something about um, I want to stay here as a Colt and this and that, and he said that if they'll have me back, I don't know if I deserve to be back, and I
Dang.
didn't play good enough, and I was like, dang, is he on a contract here?
Hmm.
Which
Maybe he just afraid he's gonna get cut or something. I don't
I
know.
know. I was like, wait,
Maybe it's
what?
an option or something. But no, man, I love that he loves it in Indy, man. I seen a podcast where they were interviewing him, and like these dudes were like basically like, dude, it's gotta suck to live in Indiana. And he was like, dude, I love it. He's like, I'm staying here. He loves it. He's just like he's a country boy, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I can see that. Which I can't see to go back on defensive tackles. I can't see um where Buck is in his years, but Grove has been 9 years in,
Mm.
so
Well,
he
I
is
mean,
getting there.
how many years was Buck on the Niners? He was there for a couple years.
Yeah, he was on there at least 4 or 5 years, I believe.
Yeah, and they've been on our team for probably about that long. So I don't know. They're both
Gosh,
they're both pretty old.
yeah, that is crazy. I'm trying to pull up Anthony or Michael Pittman's contract and see. Do you think that in the draft or free agency we go anywhere on the offensive side?
Mm, I guess maybe after another backup running back. Um, Man, I don't know. Abdullah came on pretty good at the end of the year, honestly. He could just kinda it was
Yeah,
like a mid-season signing, and he actually played pretty well. I think we're set at wide receiver. I think offensive line, man, I mean, who knows what's gonna happen with Braden Smith. Maybe we draft an offensive lineman. We, I mean, we're not until second round. We could probably get like the other Smith from Indiana, the Carter Smith.
hmm. Yeah. It looks like Pittman's on. He is still under contract next year. Next year's his last year.
Okay.
At 29 years old.
Hmm.
I am a little confused by this though because it does say that he is a potential cut because the way that his contract
His
is set
contract,
up.
yeah. Yeah, so it's probably backloaded to where, they're gonna have to pay him a lot of money, and especially this year, we're kinda short on money. I think I read that we have around 40 something million, and they're expecting Pierce to get around 20 million. So,
Hmm.
It might be a year where they might have to make some cuts.
Well, dude, this says that Pittman is due to get $22 million this year, and he's got like $5 million in dead money.
So with pay, if we're gonna have to pay Pierce $20 million, can you do? Well, hell, Pierce's that $20 million would probably be split out over a couple of years. It won't be at $20 million per year, probably.
Right.
So yeah, that's crazy. Maybe they'll restructure his contract.
Yeah, I assume they will because it does say. Well, Pittman got a 3-year, $70 million contract. $15 million was a signing bonus, and he got 46.
Okay, so maybe it is $20 million a year that Pierce is expecting. I don't know.
Yeah. So yeah, he's probably going to expect a big chunk up front, which sucked for Pierce, man, to get kicked out that last game by freaking.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Your bicep barely touching the shoulder of a guy.
Right.
Like,
yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't think we can afford to have two $20 million receivers. We can't afford to have $40 million wrapped up in two receivers.
No. And
so maybe that's Pitt's. That's why he said if they'll have me back. So
yeah, and I think it would be good for Pitt, because he is getting older and stuff, but use him as kind of a situational guy, like pick up a first down. I mean, he's still a big target. I mean, what is he? He's like 6'4".
Yep, he's got some pretty sure hands too. I mean, he's the go-to guy if you need a catch.
He did drop that one right in his freaking hands.
He did, but that doesn't happen very often, man.
No. But
by the way, do you guys like my background? Sorry, I had to do the podcast in the bedroom tonight, so it's just my bedroom's lame. That's not, you guys don't want to see that, so
figured. So you put a brick wall.
Well, there was two options. There was a brick wall, and the other one was like this old fancy house. I didn't want like an old rich grandma's house. Yeah, so I was like, I'll just go with the brick wall.
It's funny because a lot of people do use that house, and I don't know why, but they do.
Why are there only two options? Come on now, it's 2025. Why do I not have more options in my background?
Is it all through this program, StreamYard?
Yeah, dude.
I bet you can probably buy some or something. But
crazy.
I don't know. Maybe it was because your dial-up internet, it wouldn't let you get any more.
No, that's not it, buddy.
Are you over there yelling at people? Get off the phone.
Hang up the phone. Site.
I'm on the internet.
You're slowing my internet down.
That's funny.
Anyway, there's not a whole lot of other sports to talk about right now, man. Pacers stink. But I'm going to a couple games this week. Yeah, I see your shirt. Hang on, I'm talking about the Pacers real quick. We don't have a lot to say about the Pacers. We talked about them more last episode than I thought we were going to have time to. But
yeah,
I got tickets for Saturday night, Monday night, and then next Friday already.
Really?
Yeah. KJ owed me a couple, so my brother's coming into town next Friday, so I'm gonna take him and my dad to the game. He said he can get us a suite for that. I was like, hell yeah.
So you're talking about next Friday, like the 16th?
Yeah, against the Pelicans.
Oh, okay. So hold on, you're going this Friday, next Friday?
No, this Saturday against the Heat.
This Saturday.
Monday, a week from today, against the Celtics. And then next Friday against the Pelicans.
Dang.
Yeah.
Must be nice to know a guy.
Yeah, that is nice. A lot of guys.
What's that cost him? Like 73 haircuts?
Nah, bro. I don't know. He don't pay for haircuts and I don't pay for tickets.
Yeah, it's a understanding.
It's not an even trade at all.
No.
The tickets he gave me tickets, to all three of the games last year for the playoffs, or all three series. My bad. I got one game in each series, even the finals. I was actually up in the suites in the finals. Me and Cam were.
I mean, no offense to you, but does he not have another person to give tickets to?
Yeah, he does, man. I'm his homie though, and I'm a real fan, and he knows it. Yeah. No, he gives. There's sometimes where Like that. I tried to get tickets for a New Year's Eve game, and he's like, "Sorry, man, I got too much family in town." So
Oh,
he's told
really?
me no before. Not very often though.
Yeah, I could see that.
God,
But
I'm
his
sorry,
dad,
everybody. I warned Craig that I have this really bad cough, and it's getting on my nerves.
well, they expect none less from you. So
This is true. Anybody that really knows me.
you're either coughing or sniveling, one of the two, or walking
Sniveling.
around. Yeah,
That's sniffling. Sniveling something different, right?
I think it's the same thing. It just depends on
Oh,
where you're from.
okay.
And me
Anyway,
being from here, that's what it is.
okay. So anyway,
Mm.
Purdue. You can talk about Purdue now. You were holding up a shirt, so I know you want to talk about them. And
Time out. First of all, sir, I believe you were supposed to do more research on Purdue, because you said that you need to. Are you trying to use your internet right now to look up Purdue?
No,
It kind of looked like because your eyes were going all over the place, like you were looking at something.
I was adjusting where my screen is.
Oh, um, I mean, obviously it's transfer portal time, man. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Started 3 days ago.
Okay. And
Purdue's brought in some good guys. They brought in 4-star running back from Texas. He was with the Longhorns. They brought in 2
wow.
USC linemen that were both starting linemen at USC on their ranked football team.
Nice.
Yeah, they're bringing in a linebacker that had almost 100 tackles. And then they signed a couple corners. I mean, it's funny because as a Purdue fan, our guys, Purdue's always known to be tight with their money. And that's also why the university hasn't raised tuition fees in like 15 years or something, where all the other universities in Indiana have. But you don't have guys like Mark Cuban and stuff coming and dropping, millions of dollars for their roster money.
Yeah.
But it was different this year because our AD, he's on his way out. Next year's his last, or I guess, yeah, it's supposed to be at the end of this year. Now that it's 2026, but he has said that football will get all the money that they need to create a winning roster, and everyone's like, BS, that's BS, ain't no way. And so far, we have signed some guys that we were like, hold on, like,
yeah.
now with that being
Did you
said,
see
though, yeah, I already know what you're saying. Say it. I guarantee you. I guarantee you. I know what you're about to say.
the coach? I don't remember what school he was for, but he was like lobbying for people to give the school money.
Arizona State,
Yes, dude, that was hilarious.
because they lost. It was what's his name? I can't think of his name. What's the quarterback's name? Is it Levitt or something like that, or Leavitt?
I don't know.
The quarterback.
I don't
He
know.
was
I don't know anything about Arizona State.
well. He's a big time quarterback, and he's leaving, and that's what it was. He was trying to lobby for them to get more money to pay him to be able to stay there.
That's just crazy, though. It's just crazy to go on a TV and lobbying for money for the school. That's nuts, man.
Bro,
It's cooked. Oh God, it's
the,
cooked.
the crazy thing about it was, did you see the interview?
Just a clip of it.
He looks like he just came out of court, and like, those videos where it's like, he's been in prison for 17 years and now he's free. That's what it looked like. He was outside the courthouse. He's like, we need money. I was like,
yeah, you're right. You're right.
I was like, what the heck is going on?
Speaking of top quarterbacks, IU landed one of them too, man. That Hoover guy from TCU.
Yeah.
What's his first name?
Larry
Hoover. No, I'm just kidding.
It's Larry Hoover.
And they got Nick Marsh, that receiver from Michigan State too.
Yeah,
IU's killing it right now in the transfer portal. It's so crazy to me how the transfer portal is going on right now, and we're still in the middle of the season. Not the middle of it, but season's still going on. Like IU's about to play in a bowl game, and they just got 2 big transfers for next year already. That's crazy.
I mean, that's the world that we live in now. And
But why not just wait till the end of the season? You know?
well, I mean, it is the end of the season for everybody but 4 teams.
I
Did you know
guess.
that also each of those teams, so like let's say let's say Oregon and Miami are in the championship and it's played on the 19th. So after the game, players have 5 days to enter the transfer portal.
Oh, wow.
So
I did
they
not
still
know
get
that.
their chance to enter the
Wow.
portal. So yeah, they can play all year and then go that route. But the crazy thing to me is a former IU guy. His name was Brendan Sorsby.
Yeah.
Do you remember him?
I know the name for sure.
He was an IU quarterback.
Oh, yeah.
He was the backup at IU. Then he left, went to Cincinnati, ends up doing really good. And now he just freaking signs with Texas Tech for $5 million.
That's crazy, dude.
$5 million. And on top of that, here's the kicker. So supposedly this dude got 1% ownership of an oil company down in Texas for the rest of his life
Oh, my God. That's crazy.
to come and play 1 year at Texas Tech.
That is insane.
Yeah,
Wow.
I know. I heard that dude and I was like, you gotta be kidding me. There ain't no way. But no, it's all true. So I'm trying to see.
Hang on real quick. My my computer's dying.
Computer's dying.
I was not prepared for this tonight.
Listen, does everybody see what I go through? This dude won't stop coughing. He's got dial-up internet. His computer's dying. What are we even doing?
New to this, man.
Which, by the way,
All right,
I gotta come and get a haircut tomorrow.
Hey, dude. All right. Okay.
Are you good now?
I'm good now, I think.
Golly. I can't remember where this kid was supposed to go.
Look, my screen's delayed again. Like super bad.
It is super bad. I didn't even see your.
Dude. I know.
Wait, there you go. Now you're good.
All right, we're back at it.
But yeah, so that was obviously crazy for that kid to get that much money. But I was trying to see where the Levitt kid went. Because he left Arizona State and I think he was going to go to LSU, but I can't see it right now.
I heard Brandon Underwood, or is his name? What's his name? The Underwood kid from Michigan. I heard he was going to LSU.
I don't think he entered.
I don't know, dude. I seen it on Facebook. It probably wasn't true.
Oh, you seen something AI, didn't you?
Probably. Man, I don't know the difference.
This guy. Usually it'll say something in the bottom. It'll say something about
dude, I know I'm kidding. I know what AI video. I know the difference. But there's also a lot of times there's stupid made up articles on Facebook all the time.
Yeah, I mean that's true.
Like they just completely make up quotes that people didn't say and put them on there. And then you'll read the comments and people are like, man, I seen this same exact article about such and such. Have you came across those?
Yeah.
They're like, why? Why make up a fake article? So weird.
Well, I mean, it's all about clicks, dude.
And they get money for it, for people clicking on their bull crap.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. They're basically just scammers.
Pretty much. Anything you get views, it creates clicks. I mean, it's all for money. So yeah, it is a crazy world on the internet. That is for sure. But I was telling you about needing to come get a haircut.
Oh yeah.
So obviously a lot of you guys may know, but I run a podcast for my fence company for the fencing industry. Well, tomorrow I am interviewing a retired lieutenant commander in the Navy
Damn.
and he like goes around and like does inspirational speeches and stuff like that. It's actually pretty good. He was at our
He's
big
gonna inspire you to build some fences.
well, he was in this thing that our fence tech, which is like the Super Bowl fence guys, he was there doing the keynote speaker. And literally there's a room of like 500 people and everyone like basically starts crying because of what he starts talking. Yeah. Like it's like, I wish you could see it. Maybe watch it at home so you don't cry at the
Powerful
barbershop.
message. Okay.
Yeah.
Powerful message.
But anyway, so I look into this guy. This dude, one of his big claims in the military was he seized 14 tons of cocaine from the Colombia like cartel or something.
Oh my God.
And I was like, what? Like, that's insane.
That's crazy, bro.
I don't know if it's still a record, but it said at that point in time, it was like the largest bust in American
Wow.
history. Yeah.
There was a pretty big one in Whiteland here a couple weeks ago.
I know.
Did you hear about that?
Yeah, man.
That's crazy.
I did.
It was like $23 million worth.
Yeah.
That's
I know.
nuts, man.
I mean, I think they were going to the Whiteland truck stop there, weren't they?
Yeah, I think so. I
Yeah.
don't know. Actually, no. They were going to Canada, is what I was told by a Whiteland police officer.
Really? And he just swung
Yeah.
through Whiteland?
I guess going 65. He said what they do. Well, maybe I shouldn't talk about this. This is like cartel stuff.
Maybe we shouldn't say that. All in our next episode.
Right.
But yeah, so interesting stuff. I guess we'll cut it there. Dustin's hungry or something. I don't know. He's got life to do, whatever.
Dude, there's nothing going on in sports right now. It's so boring to talk about. I mean, in Indy sports, at least.
I know. We're going to start talking about all of sports because looking at our downloads, which by the way, we've gotten more downloads in Spain. We now have downloads in Germany.
We better learn Spanish.
Hola.
That's about all you know. And I only know foods. I know foods. Yeah. Mexican food.
You can only say burrito so many times.
No,
but
a bunch.
Anywho, we do want to let you guys know again, the podcast, we appreciate you guys watching, and it comes to you guys from Smitty's Barbershop, Eubanks Fencing, and you can see it down here, Nailed It Productions. So, Smitty, do you have anything to close out?
No. Next week, I think we should maybe talk a little bit. I'm gonna start paying attention to college basketball now that Colts season's over. So, but you know what? I'm gonna know the best is 4th grade travel basketball is what I'm gonna know the best. So, if you guys want to hear about my son's AAU team, that's what I'll be watching all weekend. He has 2 games on Saturday and 2 games on Sunday. So, we could talk next weekend. We'll be able to talk about the Indiana game.
Yeah, don't get me started on AAU sports because
you know all about it. I know.
Yeah, running that for 10 plus years. We can talk all about that.
Yeah.
But is he playing for Marlin Academy?
Nah. Well, right now he's playing for the Center Grove Hoops team, which is their travel team or whatever.
Yeah, school ball stuff.
Yeah. He just played in a 3-on-3 tournament at Marlin Academy the other day. That was really cool. You just brought your own 3 players. They had to be 4th graders. They had to be and you could choose your skill set, which I think everyone just ended up doing the same one, but they got 3rd place.
No, really?
Yeah, out of 7 teams.
Little Gus Master tournament.
It's kind of how they did it, man. It was pretty cool. It was the only team, the 2 teams in the finals both had kids that were both of them had 2 big kids on the team that were tall. Most everybody there. So but those guys are also good athletes, so I can't knock them. They both play, or all those bigger kids, man. They all play football too, and they're athletes. So it is what it is. I got to play too, you know.
Yeah, bringing in 6'5" 4th graders.
Dude, both teams had a kid taller than me, which ain't saying a lot, but for fourth graders, I mean, that's pretty tall.
Did he have a beard?
No, but
Close.
we had to check his ID.
But anywho, we appreciate you guys listening. We're gonna cut it at about 35 minutes. So next week, I think we'll still talk a little bit of Colts. Maybe there'll be some other things that we hear, things like that. Hopefully, we'll talk some Pacers and Dustin's rubbing it in and going to all these games.
Yeah, I'm going to the games. I have some stuff to talk about. So
Yeah. So
and then college basketball. So
yeah, college basketball.
Yeah, this is where that stretch starts of all those big IU games. You remember I was saying that they had a really tough schedule coming up. It's getting ready to start. They just they won yesterday, so we gotta get that tough. I think next is Nebraska. Maybe
they have 5 of their next 7 games are against ranked teams.
Yeah.
So,
jeez.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, we'll have that.
One of them being Purdue.
Yeah. Okay. So, good. We'll have a good week that week to talk.
Yeah. But all right, we appreciate you guys listening or watching, however you're seeing this. If you're watching on YouTube, remember you can also download this on the audio version on anywhere that you get your podcast. If you're listening to audio, remember, go to YouTube, check it out. And yeah, we'll go from there. So appreciate you guys. The JV MVPs.
Real quick, I was just noticing this really shows how much bigger your head is than mine. Because I'm pretty close to my mic or my screen.
You are?
Anyway, that's all I want to say.
But is your camera at 6 foot? Because you look.
Heather told me to put it up on this thing. So it was right there. That's better.
There we go.
Anyway, all right. We'll see you guys next week.
See you guys. So my head looks smaller.
Peace out.